Hi guys, did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Apparently I did. This is like my 6th or 7th day being sick. Oh my goodness. So if I'm wheezy, I'll try to take off all the coughing and sneezing in this video. I'm such a baby when I'm sick too. I get so depressed because I hate being stuck in bed. Like I've been stuck in bed for days. Like walking is so hard. Like I said, walking is really hard. Like it reminds me of, is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the grandpa who's always in bed? That's how I felt. And I feel so depressed because I'm unproductive. I'm just sitting in bed. The irony is that's my favorite pastime. My favorite pastime is just vegging out in bed watching TV with my cats. And I probably feel guilty because I do that way too much. And now I'm supposed to be using that time to be getting healthy. You guys know what I mean. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to hook the microphone up to my shirt and see if that works. It looks like it's going to fall. We're not going to see anything if it falls. But anywho's, let me know. I got a new fish filter pump and it's kind of loud. Let me know if you can hear it in the comments. But this video is going to be about Biden and Kamala. I never like talking about Biden or Kamala to begin with. It's important to know what's going on in the news and stuff. But now that the election's over, like, we won. You lost. I don't care. Bye. My voice. I'm sorry, guys. This is just going to be the reality of it. Okay, so we're just going to put both of them in the same video, like a Band-Aid. We'll just get it over really quick. So first, we're going to talk about Biden. I've been stuck in bed for the last week. We all know that Biden pardoned his son, Hunter. Of course, we all saw that coming. We all knew he was going to do it.
President Biden has made a decision to pardon his son Hunter ahead of the transfer of power to President-elect Donald Trump, according to a senior White House official with direct knowledge of the decision. He's expected to announce it later on tonight. And this comes months after Hunter Biden was convicted on gun charges back in June. That marked the first time a sitting president's child was convicted of a crime. Hunter Biden also pleaded guilty to federal tax charges in September. White House officials and President Biden himself have said repeatedly that he would not, in fact, pardon Hunter before leaving office. But tonight we learned of the president's decision. Again, a reversal for him and what the White House has said President Biden would do.
Nobody is surprised that Biden did it. He's protected. I'm sorry. No one's surprised that Biden did it. He's protecting his son. And above all, he's protecting himself. Biden got fact checked on X, I believe. Remember when he wrote on X something like, no one is above the law? Well, he got fact checked because apparently the son of the president is above the law. We knew he was never going to go to prison, which this is completely off the point. I wasn't going to talk about this in my notes. I wanted to make a video yesterday about this, but I was feeling so sick. But did you guys see what was going on yesterday with Supreme Court? That Biden's administration is suing to keep the gender affirming care procedures like in action and stuff. Matt Walsh from the Daily Wire was there dropping some facts. It's so disgusting. I don't know. Okay, so if you want children to change their sex and gender, but these children can't even consent to sex. If you can't consent to sex, you can't consent to a sex change. Like if you can't get a tattoo or buy cigarettes, you shouldn't be able to change your sex. I don't know why the Democrats always want, we should teach kids about sex early. We should change their sex early. They should read books about sex. And I try not to watch woke podcasts, but every once in a while, the Basic B woke podcast comes on and they always talk about all the movies that have huge age gaps and they think about how cute and flirty it is. And it's really disgusting because when you think about all this, what it really comes down to is they want to eventually change the age of consent. Let's just say there's a little gay boy who loves Barbies. He loves playing with Barbies. He's not sexually active. He doesn't have any of those thoughts or feelings yet down there. And he really wants to be a girl and he wants to cut off his little tallywhacker. And it's like, okay, yeah, he really wants to be a girl. And it's like, he's not even at the age where he would consider touching his pee-pee. But like once he gets a little older and decides, hey, I'm gonna touch my pee-pee and then has a climax once he gets older, I swear to God, he's not gonna want to cut that thing off. How about we just leave children alone, you weird PDF files, okay? Okay? I'm gonna bring the camera in because I can't see shit. And I want you guys to be up close and personal with me. Since we're on the topic of pardoning. Pardering. Hopefully, day one, hopefully, when Trump is in office, he will pardon all the January 6ers. It makes me so sick to my stomach that they've been in here or been in there that long. Like the fact that they've been in there for longer than an hour makes me sick. I deleted my Facebook on January 6th because it was bullshit what happened and what went down. I've been sick for so long, I even forgot to report on the dirty judge. Allegedly, he might drop all of Trump's charges, of course, because they were all bullshit. He knows that they were all just being weaponized, using the courts against their opponents. But you know what the left's going to say? Oh, we knew Trump was going to pardon himself. He was never going to go to jail. He was never supposed to. They were using the courts against him. The left can cope in any ways they want to. Trump is still going to be their president at the end of the day. I also saw a headline where Whoopi Goldberg blamed Trump. I don't know, like the headline said, Whoopi blames Trump for Joe Biden pardoning his son. And it's like, oh my God, is there anything you guys don't blame Trump for? I swear, we're getting through this video. I don't care. Next page. Okay, now let's get into the train wreck, which is Kamala. I was going to make a whole video talking about how Kamala Harris's campaign was the most embarrassing campaign in history, but I don't even want to give her that much credit. I don't want to talk to her that much, so I'm kind of just going to add it all in here. Well, besides Kanye West. Kanye West had a pretty bad campaign. I know a lot of people give Kanye West a hard time. I have a soft spot for Kanye West. I don't believe in all his beliefs. I don't agree with him or all his thoughts on the Jewish community, especially there. I don't agree with him. I think he's probably had a lot of tough times, been around a lot of scary people. I don't know. Enough of Kanye. Anywho, back to Kamala. Did you guys see her drunk video yet?
So I wish for you that you are surrounded by the people you love and who love you. As you know, I encourage you to be around family in whatever way you compose that family, but to take a moment and just reflect on all the good you have done and all the good you have yet to do.
I heard that her staff was too scared to tell her not to make that video because they knew she was probably in not a great state of mind, but they were all too scared to say anything and let her just proceed. It's embarrassing. I have drunk videos out there online, but that's one of the main reasons I quit drinking. And apparently she made that video after she came back from vacation in Hawaii and she used her supporters' money to go on vacation. And you guys remember weeks ago, we talked about how allegedly Kamala's 20 million in debt. Anyway, her campaign fund was $1 billion and she still managed to get 20 million in debt because she didn't pay off all of P. Diddy's people, all the celebrities that she had to have. She hasn't even paid her staff, people on her staff. They haven't been paid yet. A lot of people on the left say that all politicians come in debt after a campaign. It's all, oh really? Did Trump? No, I don't think so. I think he had some money left over, didn't he? That's kind of funny. And apparently Kamala is still fundraising. She's still I'm sorry, guys. My voice is probably annoying, but she's still fundraising, asking for more money through text for her supporters, telling people that the money is going to be for a recount. But allegedly, apparently, it's to pay off all the bills and her staff that haven't been paid yet.
Kamala, why are you playing with the money like this? I have tried so hard to leave you alone since the elections. I really have. Anyone who knows me. But why are you playing with the money like this? All right, we gotta talk. First off, they told us you were $20 million in debt. Somebody came in my comments and said that's fine. All the political candidates always end up with discrepancies at the end of their election. So I should have grace for you because discrepancies are normal. To which I responded, Donald Trump didn't. No grace. I'm giving you no grace. You want to be the final girl boss and you're busy doing girl math. Kamala, word on the street is that you haven't even finished paying your staff. Is that true? Have you not paid your staff? I've been hearing a lot. So not only have you not paid your staff, but all of the small dollar donations that were used, that's how you paid for all the entertainment. That's how you paid for the celebrities. I think I'm going to speak for the American people. Like, we hate you. We hate you. The fact that you tried to become the president of this country and you are busy doing girl math is cooking me.
It's so embarrassing. She was running the whole campaign on girl math. And apparently, allegedly, with all this, now she'll never ever be able to campaign for president again because how poorly the funds were spent and stuff. It's just really embarrassing and sad because so many people were looking up to having the first colored woman president. And this is what she did. And it sucks because we don't want to have a bad name as colored women or women in general. We don't want to be known as not knowing math and girl math. And it's really embarrassing because there are probably a lot of colored little girls looking up to her. And this is why we don't want stereotypes. Everyone knows me. I'm not a big fan of having a woman president. I think we're emotional. I think we're bitchy. I think, there's something that happens once a month to us that's a little crazy. And then after it's done, we get crazier. There's at least 5 countries that won't talk to a woman president. But with that said, there are people that think there should be a woman president. I love Tulsi. I think Tulsi can make a great woman president. But when we have a woman president like Kamala, it gives us all a bad name. And that's where we get the stereotypes that women are dumb. They can't do math. They don't know anything. And it's like, great, Kamala, you made us look stupid. Sometimes when I start rambling like that, I want to go over my notes because I probably said it better in my notes than me just rambling. I said, women are emotional, bad with money, bitchy drunks that are obsessed with celebrities. And that's what she showed. She hired all the celebrities. She's a drunk. Like, it gave women a bad name, especially the name we have nowadays with all the woke feminists and all the white liberals. So I'm going to try to close this up. Do I have any toilet paper sticking out of my nose? Biden and most of all, Kamala ended the Democratic Party. It almost reminds me of how Rachel Ziegler is ruining Disney. I might do a Rachel Ziegler video right after this one, just because since I'm sick, I might as well do all the videos I don't want to do. And then once I feel better and healthy, I could do the ones I'm happy and excited about. I might change though, because I think I'm like sweating my ass off in this stupid dress. The Democrat Party needs an enema. I'm going to put up that one picture that has Trump and RFK and everybody. Everyone in that picture is a Democrat. It's crazy because the first time I voted for Trump, I was registered a Democrat. The second time I voted for Trump, I was registered a Republican. This last time I voted for Trump, I was registered an independent because I've never liked labels. And I think no matter who you vote for, if you're registered as an independent, it's going to help their numbers in the long run. So I think I'm going to stay an independent for now because I don't think either party really defines me. Obviously, we were all Democrats back in the day because it was freedom of speech, no war, less government, but now that's more right-leaning, but it can always switch. So obviously I'm more right-leaning now. But yeah, I think they need to clean out the party. I think the Democratic Party needs a colonoscopy. I think Kamala was definitely the last straw to break the camel's back. And this is their turning point. They can definitely do it. We do have some great politicians coming up. Like, can you just imagine? Now, I heard some rumors that AOC might run for president in 2028. How do you think that's going to work for the Democrat Party? Having another woke tard run against JD Vance, probably. I think that's an easy win for us. But what if RFK Jr. decided to run as a Democrat against JD Vance? Now that's a good game. Who's going to win? You're going to make both parties equal. You're giving both parties a chance. The Democrat Party is dead if you keep going down this road. But yeah, guys, I'm not feeling that great. I think I'm going to take some Tylenol and maybe I might film another one, but it won't be up today. But I hope you guys had a good holiday season and like and subscribe if you're not already. I forgot how to do this. And I'll see you in the next one. Boy, 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 boy. Don't look at my armpits.
Ladies and gentlemen.